I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
So where did they dump me at? Am I on the... Okay, I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side of the wharf. Actually, close to the warehouse I need to be at. Okay. Good to know. You're not talking. How about you, gentlemen? Got anything to say? You might have something to say.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
It was a little bit rude of her, yes. Who's St. Brendan?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Who are those guys keeping guard?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who is Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Alright, find about the island. More about St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us,
Sorry,
like
but I
all
just-
townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Is this where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Do you work at all?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway.
Where you going, dude?
Not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Alright, guys, thank you.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
There he is. So can we get to that particular portion of the dock? I always forget that I can run. Oh, it's this over here. Can I get up here? Oh, there's something over here anyway. Dang it, I thought that was a secret. Way to get up and over. Ooh, I might still be able to get up and over this way. Alright then. Lockpicking time.
Damnation. We're broken. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, I'm certainly not having any luck anywhere. Breaking things, I'm breaking locks. St. Brendan, the Navigator, 484 to 577. He lived an awfully long time. For actually a very long time for somebody who There's some strange writing on the back of the base here. And just on him in general. Whatever could it mean, I wonder?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yep, I couldn't tell you either. So we'll run back. And I guess we'll talk to the bootleggers at this point. But first...
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your... How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Alright, intriguing.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
You work for Cat?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Give him a Glasgow
He only
smile.
smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Alright.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
A little bit.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I don't remember my elegance, actually. Yeah, 2 out of 5. I wouldn't do me any good. By the way, our inhabitants, Cat. Boss of the gang of bootleggers, would seem to use Darkwater as a hideout. Cat always keeps an eye on her territory, the zone of abandoned warehouses on the docks. I have the impression all the men on Darkwater fear her. Even Mitchell, the owner of the stranded whale, is reluctant to talk about her. She uses Darkwater as a point of departure for her cargoes of whiskey, and she's slowly gnawing away at Captain Fitzroy's territory. Alright, so we'll walk around here some more, talk to this gentleman here.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks.
Beast,
Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
Where do you think you're going?
I must get into this warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What do you know about it?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Well, I know who I want to talk to now. Question is, how do I get to him? I wonder if Cat closed up the warehouse. Nope, she sure didn't. But there's nothing else I can do in here anyway. I've already been here. And I can't get across. There's just a back door somewhere that leads to nowhere. Scratch my wrist. Okay. Maybe if I talk to the captain, maybe he's got some more information for me.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay. But just how do I get there?
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way.
So I can't just go this way around. And as much as I'd like to go this way, I can't do that yet either. At least I don't think I can. Too bad I can't grab this plank, set it up here, and shimmy up it. Because that seems like a great place to be able to get up. This is where I got dumped earlier. Anything more you guys have to say?
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Okay. Find ourselves some liquor.
You can't understand. You're not saying
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that float that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Yeah, dude. Just chill.
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins labs?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Can I buy whiskey?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a...
Let's say...
Oh,
drinking it here. Anything else?
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details. And it's
Oh,
not
bummer.
my business.
Well, the VOD's always here.
Is
They
always
want to
welcome in my
watch it
town.
later.
The Hawkins family
Thank
was
you, Nora.
always much appreciated on the island.
Yeah, no, morning time is not necessarily very advantageous for a lot of people, especially Monday morning. Find about Sarah.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved dock water from famine.
Okay. Can I order a drink?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We return right after. Just that standing guard in his alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Well, hello again, Cat.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Doesn't seem like I have too much of a choice.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You're right after I've heard you talk about it for the fourth time now. Sorry. Oh, now you stand aside.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
I just want to get into one specific warehouse. I don't care about what you're doing here. I don't care why you're doing it. I just want to get into one measly little warehouse. Then I'm out of your hair. We can go about our business. Understand?
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
That's a pen.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Alright, she's gone.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter a reconstruction scene, hold L2 and R2. Alright, let's explore. Psychology here.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Good question. What about over here? Medicine.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks.
Entrails. Yum yum. It's one of Sarah's
Is
paintings.
this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Alright, what else have we got here?
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Aha.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Alright, we got it. I don't think there's anything else to explore here, so we can leave. Alright. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end off the stream. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I do have this locally recorded, so this will go up on YouTube in the future. I will probably redo it about the same time I would normally do Pokemon, not on Sundays, but on Saturdays. Because Saturdays is my horror day, after all. So, I appreciate you all joining me today. And I will see you all next time I stream, which will be for more Pokemon, because that should be next... I'm thinking next Monday. I think I'll do more Pokemon. But until then, I am the Ballmeister, and as always, I've been obediently yours.